Security cameras watched her go in, but never saw her leave. How did a 41-year-old woman disappear from her own apartment building? The more you learn about this case, the stranger it becomes. Let's explore the vanishing of Elaine Johnson, one of many mysteries unsolved.
Have you seen Elaine Johnson? Authorities could use your help.
It was December 3rd, 1990, when Jody Johnson, Elaine's daughter, arrived at her mother's apartment, hoping to celebrate her 21st birthday together. It had been days since they had been in contact, but Jody was hopeful for a joyful reunion. Instead, she found herself stepping into a surreal scene that would haunt her for years to come. Her mother Elaine's car was still parked outside. Her coat, shoes, and purse were untouched, and cryptic notes were scattered throughout the apartment. Notes that hinted at a dramatic struggle, rife with turmoil and confusion. Elaine had been living alone at the Kimberly Park Apartments, a complex in Parma, Ohio. On Thanksgiving Day, November 22nd, 1990, Jody last saw her mother, who had been struggling with alcoholism and depression. They argued, but later reconciled over the phone. It was during this conversation that Elaine made a startling announcement. She planned to marry a man she had only recently started dating. Elaine Johnson was a woman of many facets, artistic, organized, and as her daughter described her, beautiful and smart. But beneath the surface, Elaine was dealing with inner turmoil. She had started seeing a man named Brian Sachs, but little is known about him, and their relationship remains shrouded in mystery.
Elaine made an ominous statement to a coworker.
On November 29th, Elaine stopped by her workplace to pick up her paycheck. There, she made a chilling remark to a coworker, saying that if no one heard from her in the coming days, it would be because she was dead. 3 days later, Jody received a call that her mother had not been seen or heard from in days. When she rushed to Elaine's apartment, what she found was deeply unsettling. The scene was one of complete disarray, which was alarmingly out of character for the meticulous Elaine. Her coat, shoes, purse, and car keys were all still there, but Elaine was gone. The last known footage of her showed her in the apartment building's elevator 3 days earlier, but there was no footage of her leaving the building. Her clothes were still in the washer and dryer, as if she had been interrupted in the middle of doing laundry. But by whom? Or by what? Police initially believed Elaine had left on her own, perhaps to start a new life. It wasn't until 2 weeks later that they began to suspect foul play. By then, crucial evidence may have been lost. Jody discovered a series of cryptic notes in her mother's handwriting, their meanings as puzzling as Elaine's disappearance itself. Notes saying things like, "I have much to say in private to the one who ordained this miasma. He loves me not." And another, "I love you. Never drink, Elaine, never stop drinking." These notes, filled with contradictions and confusion, only deepened the mystery.
That's when the boyfriend changed his story.
Elaine's new boyfriend, Brian Sachs, became a person of interest. He claimed to have spent the night with Elaine on November 30th, but his story changed multiple times. He even suggested to police that they search under a nearby bridge, hinting at the possibility that Elaine may have taken her own life. But no trace of her was ever found. Investigators began to suspect that something had happened in the building's laundry room. Could Elaine have been attacked and her body disposed of in the garbage chute? Unfortunately, this area was never treated as a crime scene, and vital evidence may have been lost. Search dogs failed to pick up Elaine's scent near the apartment or in the surrounding woods. As the days turned into weeks and weeks into years, the case went cold. In 2011, investigators reopened the case, but Brian Sachs, still a person of interest, refused to cooperate and has since passed away, leaving behind more questions than answers. Elaine Johnson's disappearance remains an unsolved mystery. Her family continues to seek answers, holding on to hope that one day the truth will come to light. But for now, the question lingers. What happened to Elaine Johnson on that fateful day in December of 1990?
With your help, a mystery could be solved.
If you have any information about the vanishing of Elaine Johnson, please contact the authorities in Parma, Ohio. Even the smallest detail could help bring closure to this enduring mystery. Stay tuned to this channel as we keep you updated with the latest developments, here on Mysteries Unsolved from Fearbox Files.